Arrest Netanyahu for war crimes. Everybody knows this is a completely legitimate statement, but some people can't accept it for certain reasons, but I think we can change that in your mind. People have accepted that Hamas attacked Israel, and that's what we've been told, and that's what we accept. And therefore, people are told to accept the genocide against the Palestinian people, which doesn't make sense in itself. But the idea is the stated goal is Netanyahu is getting revenge upon Hamas, not defending themselves, because that would have happened on October 7th and they opted out of that, but getting revenge on Hamas because of the crimes they committed on October 7th. And I say, arrest Netanyahu for war crimes. Now, why not arrest Hamas fighters for war crimes and try them? Well, you wouldn't be indiscriminately killing innocent civilians and aid workers and everybody else and forced migration war crimes and the whole genocide if you were going about the arrest them route. So arresting Netanyahu is actually merciful and a good thing to do. Just like arresting the Hamas fighters and having them tried for war crimes or whatever crimes they're guilty of would be the right thing to do. Instead, they're skipping straight to the murder of the Hamas fighters, and the world is supposed to accept that. Would the world accept the murder of Netanyahu? It would be poetic justice because he actually suggested the murder of his predecessor, Rabin, and somebody carried it out. Just like Trump signals the terrorist ideas he wants, and his terrorist supporters carry them out, threats and terrorist actions. There's no reason to allow this to happen, and the justice systems in both cases, some international court of law and the law in America, should stop these people from doing it. But if they don't do it, then you can skip straight to stopping them any other way you want, because we've already seen the war crimes and genocide that Netanyahu has done to the people of Gaza, deserving any form of stopping him anybody can come up with. The justice system is the lenient and polite way to do it, just like it would be more polite to the Hamas fighters, instead of bombing them and everyone around them, to arrest them and try them in court. But we're well beyond that, out of some favoritism or bias or genocidal propaganda for Israel. Well, if it was the other way around, people wouldn't accept it. So just reverse these things in your mind. Either arrest Netanyahu for war crimes or skip straight to punishing him for his war crimes, just like we're supposed to accept the punishment of not just the Hamas fighters, but everyone around them for the things that they did wrong. Does that add up? Is that fair? Is that justice? Because you know what justice is in your mind. You know that if we suggest arresting Netanyahu, that's just justice. There's nothing excessive about that. That's just the lightest consequences for his actions. And when other tyrants, like a guy in Guatemala who killed 12,000 people, didn't get a trial for 40 years, and his brother, the dictator himself, never got a trial, we know justice is slow coming for people at the top, but we need to switch that around so it comes first for them before anybody else.